Hello and welcome to today's episode of my Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced playthrough series. Last time we went through the long introduction, unfortunately long, and completed the first actual mission. Today we shall be completing the second mission and assembling my team. Or, sad as it is, the defaults are not going to be much use to me. Thesis Hunt. Just take that one for now. Now you may notice if you're sharp that Lucia Pass has switched sides. That's because, as I said, I made a small mistake and took steps to correct it. Essentially, if I lay out the map correctly, I'll get a lot of bonus items as the game goes on. Now, since I did have to basically reset my entire party, you may also notice that these fellows have slightly different names. Again, not a biggie. This can be a slightly tricky one for the objective I'm going for. They somewhat expect that you do at least one or two other missions before clearing this. And that you use every character to the fullest. But for certain reasons, I need to hold back on some of them. Everybody, let's go. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 jump. And he will smack Montag in the face. Now, these thieves are a bit tricky to deal with. Although not this one. They do have good evasion, which makes hitting them a pain. Oh, going for the backstab. Ouch. I will probably have to get my other characters involved. Let's put him over here. Come on, one shot. One shot failed. So that means he's going to come in and give me some pain. So that's not too good for me. I've had the first casualty. Get out of the way, Judge. Fine. Sure, gamble. Gamble fails. You take the gamble. That thief. Ooh, I'm not having a good start here. Every ability I have to use is a bit of a tax. Healer, please. Use the cliff to not hurt my friend. Alright, it's now down 2 against 1 in terms of casualties. Now the problem with attacking thieves is this. They bash you right back. You're desperate for the kill, eh? Whose turn is it next? You're next. Ooh, that's no good. Like I might not have a chance to finish him. As long as it doesn't hit 100. Oh, sweet mercy. Now I can come in from the side, like so. Throw off some black magic. Miss. It's a chance. I could have missed, or I could have done slightly less than predicted damage, in which case I would have possibly lost another character. Anyway, the dangerous ones are dealt with. The rest of this is a formality. Unlikely to hit, but it works. We coming round the mountain, we come. Victory! Clan Wars. Where does Nubswood go? 22... 24. I know where that is. Nubswood goes over here. Now, well, I guess town event. So, I said before that I would be acquiring properly powerful characters, and there's a fairly specific way to do that. You can wear that, Cuirass. First, I take these fine fellas, these level 3 beauties, and boot them. This is important both to make empty space in my clan, and to ensure the average level of my group is 2, or close to 2. This is also why I didn't want to fight with these two who I can't boot, or these two who will need to stay level 2. Second step, I need to get into a battle. If I keep walking around, clans will appear on the map. Like so. Hold still. All I need to do is fight one and lose. They're stunned with the Viera due to their speed. Not that Viera and Vieras don't have figs to say about that. Flee! And then I go to town, pub. Rumors, they're mostly tutorials, but reading a couple of them is needed. And you'll see a scroll has appeared that's labelled Human Wanted. These quests are only available when you have less than 6 members in your party. They give you very little in terms of reward, no reward at all. But they guarantee that a character will join your team. What's more, they pull from, since they search by race, they pull from a full job list from that race instead of just the basic list that I deal with at this stage in the game. So it gives a small amount of AP. And a fresh-faced human wants to join the party. I'll accept this fool for now, but he's not going to stay. Like anything that will boost your speed. Nope. Alright, now since getting the right faces will take a bit of time, things are going to go into screen fade mode for a bit. But once I'm done, I will start recording again and show you the faces that I've acquired. And welcome back! I have cycled through many options and gathered what I think is a pretty good starting party. I'll introduce our new semi-serious members one by one now. First off, Seleucus here. He is a Dragoon, the banger job that has the highest physical attack. And they're not too bad on speed either. Needless to say, he's going to be dealing a lot of pain. An incidental thing to note is that I can change him to any job I want, but once I change him out of Dragoon, he won't be able to go back, at least until he's unlocked it. Which means I'll probably lose 1 or 2 levels worth of ideal stat growth as a warrior. So why would I go to such effort then? It's because your first level's worth about 11 levels. So you want to start off in the right job. Next up, Loretta. First of 2 Viera I took. She is a summoner, which is the magical powerhouse of the Vieras, and also just about the only Viera job with bad speed? Final Fantasy loves its summons, and this game's no exception, so expect her to be a pretty powerful character. Roland, a human ninja. As I said, humans have a wide list of jobs, but most of them are generally a bit behind compared to others. The ninja is a speed job with reasonable attack and power growth but poor defenses. It gets a lot of disabled techniques, and honestly I think works well subbed into the blue mage, which is what I will be doing with him. Meryl, assassin, the Viera version of a ninja. The thing you'll note is, compared to Roland, she's got much better magic power and slightly better speed, but her defenses are paper thin. The other thing to note is that the assassin has one of the worst job progressions. I need 1 rank in sniper and 2 in elementalist, which are both already not default jobs. In fact, I believe elementalist requires being in multiple jobs. And finally, Benson, the gadgeteer. Now, in terms of abilities, gadgeteers are one of the worst jobs. Actually, the common thing of a lot of Moogle jobs is that they're fairly hard to work with because they're the mascot characters, so they get weird abilities. What the gadgeteer gives is actually really good defenses, better than anybody else's, while still actually having fairly decent attack stats. Its only real weakness is its speed. As said though, its abilities are just about the worst set of abilities in the game, so it's one that's very much chosen for stats over skills. A final thing I will briefly note, let's make one blank naked, is that no matter what job I change to, my core stats never change, although my movement, jump and evade are not core stats. What does happen is that every time I level up in a level up, my stat growth will be determined by what job I'm in at the time. Anyway, with that little chat out of the way, I think I'm going to wrap this up as my second video. Expect actual content next time as I start to complete quests and see what I can do with my new team. If you've tuned in, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.